I was at the market when I saw my husband's face on a funeral poster.
Thank you.
It started like any normal day. I went to the market to buy food. Then something on the wall caught my attention. A funeral poster.
At first I thought I was mistaken, because the man on that poster
Looks exactly like my husband. But when I got home that evening, my husband was sitting in the living room watching TV. I couldn't ignore it anymore, so I went to the village where the funeral was happening. All night I couldn't sleep. That face on the poster kept haunting me. The next morning, I did something I never planned. I traveled to the village where the funeral was happening. When I arrived at the village, my heart almost stopped. Because the face on the banner was exactly my husband's face. But if my husband is alive, then who exactly are they burying today? When I entered the funeral, what I saw terrified me. I entered the funeral pretending to be a stranger. Then I saw a woman crying beside the coffin. Be strong, you are the widow now. Then I saw the children standing beside her. My legs suddenly became weak because those children looked exactly like my husband living another life. But was something far more dangerous going on? Then I decided to look inside the coffin. When I finally looked inside the coffin, my world stopped. My heart was beating so fast. I needed to see the face of the man inside that coffin. If that man was truly my husband, then who had been sleeping beside me every night? Then I saw his face. It was him. My husband's exact face. But my husband was alive.
My husband Okafor was a good man. He died too young.
Okafor? That was the same name as my husband. If the man in that coffin was my husband, then who was the man living with me? When I showed my husband the funeral program, his reaction terrified me. I rushed home immediately. I needed answers. I showed him the funeral program and asked him one
Who's this man that
question.
looks exactly like you?
That's impossible. My brother died years ago.
That was when he finally told me the truth. He had a twin brother. They were separated when they were young, and he had been searching for him for years. The man in that coffin was my husband's twin brother. The brother he never got the chance to meet again. But what shocked me the most was that those two children at the funeral were my husband's nephews, and now we were the only family they had left.